Alright, what's up YouTube? Hello, this is Kiro and this is Riding with Kiro. So I've been on halt for a while, for about a month, because I injured my back. I went to one of those chiropractic thing where you adjust your neck. So the doctor would actually put you on the platform and then they put the pressure on you and ask you to like crack your neck, you know, something like that. Okay, so I think somehow my back couldn't endure the pain, sprained my nerve or something like that. So it was really bad. During one of those like long halts, I actually witnessed an accident before I went on to the pause. There was this guy, I think he was like drunk, or maybe he just wanted to sleep or something, and then he rammed his SUV into a Grab driver in front. So I think he kind of wanna like go off, but maybe he figured out that it wasn't like the best choice. So he kind of pulled over one side and we were all there, kind of gave the Grab driver the clip on my camera. Speaking of dashcam, I know many different shops out there selling right now different cameras, different brands, different quality and all that kind of thing. To be honest, when I first got my bike, it was pretty tough to decide what would be the best. I ended up having to look into it a bit more, and I found out something. They're all pretty much the same. You might have seen shops, bike shops selling bike cameras that advertise as like 4K, Full HD, weatherproof, different frame rates and all that kind of thing, but I'm not here to tell you which one to buy. I'm here to tell you what you are buying, so you get a better idea of what or how much money you should actually spend on those things. So first thing first, right, before we actually go into it, know that all cameras, okay, be it DSLR, professional cameras, sports cameras, your phone, all has sensors inside. So what are sensors? Sensors are things that are sensors are actually things in your camera chip that basically capture whatever your lens is seeing, and it captures all that information that you have and translate into digital data, which you could later view it, view it on your phone. They have pixels on it as well, you know, like when you guys watch online clips and you get to choose the quality of the content that you watch, right, like 1080, 1440, all that kind of thing. So those are pixels with, the more pixels you have, the more clearer it gets, correct? Okay, different sensor size also play a part. I'm sure one of the common questions that you guys get from your pakcik or the makcik from KL that you never seen for a long time.
Can you speak English?
Fuck you! My phone can do like 10 megapixels. A professional camera can do 10 as well. Why would I want to buy a professional DSLR cameras? You can't really compare it like this. Let's say if I were to put it in layman terms, like a really simple term for you guys who don't really get it. Let's say I give you two different boxes, okay? One being a small box and one being a big box. I can both put in 10 different cups, but what I didn't tell you is that the 10 different cups are not of the same size. The bigger box with the bigger cups could contain more, right? So it's pretty much something like that, okay? I don't want to really delve into the technical term, but it's something like that. They all are made up of pretty much the same sensors. So Sony actually made these sensors, and you can actually find the sensors information online, or if the seller actually put up what the sensors is on the dash cam, you could find it out. Most of them would be like IMX 323 or IMX 307, Starvis, or different names that came up. But what all these sensors really do is that their true quality is only 1080. When manufacturers sell out camera sensors, okay, they sell it to camera dash cam companies that made dash cam, and they tweak the software to make it look like actually they could do 4K, but all they're doing is they're just making the pixel go twice, okay? They're just cloning the image twice or trying to guess what the next pixel among that full picture is. So to put it in simple terms, you're basically just enlarging a picture rather than really zooming in. So it's like saying, why would I need a zoom lens when I could just enlarge the picture? I'm sure some of you try to enlarge your picture ever, right? Okay, so it's not the same thing. Whatever it is, let's go right into the next thing. Frame rates. So what are frame rates? Basically, in a video term, right, every video in a second is made up of different still image pictures. Okay, so the more pictures you have, the more frames you could see, or like the more smooth the video could be, even if you slow it down in slow-mo, because there are more frames that you could see, right? So a lot of all these cameras actually advertise as 60 frames per second, it actually duplicates your frame up. It means to say, if right now your camera is shaking really badly and you know you capture a blurry frame, what it does is that it clones that image twice. So you are seeing that blur image 2 times. If they say 60 frames per second, it means 60 pictures in a second. Which brings us to the last thing that I want to talk about. It's the camera build. Now this is the part that I would say not all are the same, and you really have to find and go and figure it out yourself, or based on experience from your friend. This is where it comes into, can it handle heat? Can it handle rain? Can it handle the shock where you go through bumps every different day? What I'm not okay with is there are shops out there selling at like few $100s up to $400 for like a dash cam that basically I bought mine online for like $72. $72 for a camera which is pretty much using the same sensors. One thing that a lot of people has do share with me was the after service that you get. Okay, so the one that I get obviously doesn't come with 1-year warranty or things like this, which I don't give a I could just buy a new one and put it, you know, after a few years. Then again, if you're not the kind of people that want to spend, you think that shops should give you the warranty that you need, then yeah, sure, go ahead and pay that few hundred dollars. For me, it's not a bad thing. It does make sense for the warranty, but is it really worth that few $100s just for the warranty? If you happen to be an owner of a bike shop, or if you are a bike shop watching this, I'm not trying to screw up or like destroy your business or close you down or shut you down, but you know, you have to be honest with what you are selling. Okay, don't put up signs that says your camera does 4K, but in fact the sensors that you're selling, the true quality of the photo or the video is actually only 1080. People are still coming back to like really expensive cameras, like really sports action camera and mount. Why do you think I mount a camera on my helmet? Like, these are true quality sensors that cost a lot more that I'm willing to pay for, because it gives me the quality that I need, like the true 4K. Alright, so I'm actually going to be showing you guys my camera. So I got this mounted up in front, somewhere around this van that apparently doesn't do anything. So this camera itself, I would say, had it for months. It's not bad. It's pretty alright. So it's even up to date, right? Like, the camera still works, I guess. It's okay, but you know, small bikes, so they vibrate a lot. Plus the video footage is gonna be a little bit shaky. So this cable is gonna go all the way in. Kinda had to drill a hole into the fairing itself. And then you take this thing out. Put the cable through all the way in. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you what I have under the seat. Okay, so the camera module is here. Let me grab this thing out. Okay, so you can see there's a bunch of wires there. The bike, it would start. Okay, so you can see the camera here is pretty clear. Yep, so to be honest, you're probably not going to be messing around with this a lot, so yeah. Thus, you don't really need the fancy features. I'm just going to go ahead and off this. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I hope, once again, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but you decide for yourself if you want to pay $70 for a camera, or you want to pay a few $100s for the camera just for the warranty. In fact, some of you might ask me, where do I get the link for the camera? You could just go onto like Chinese website and search up for like bike cameras. You could find it, okay? Like, it's really cheap, but the troublesome thing is that you would need a friend to help you fix them up. So I do had a friend who is good with wiring and stuff, which helped me fix this up. So I guess that's one of the perks, right? But I don't really care if the camera dies off. I'll just buy again. It's $70. It's not like a few $100 just to get it. Okay, so I hope today's episode, like, you learned something. Let me know if it's too crazy or if it's too complicated, or certain things that you don't get it, or things that I've missed out. Do let me know, man.
Fuck you!